How's it going, everybody? Shockwave984 here. Today is going to be a anime collection video, and this is going to be part one of our entire Fullmetal Alchemist anime collection. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. So part one here is going to feature the original first series for FMA, and then eventually I'm going to show all the movies and OVAs in one part, and then probably finish up with Brotherhood. Or the movies, I might reverse them. So, alright, so first up we have, so for the original series, we have all three of the 10 sets. These 10 box sets, which are really, really nice. So here's the front. And it has all the cases inside. And all of these we found secondhand. Here's the back of it. Looks nice. So they are a little dented, beat up, but you know, that kind of just comes with the territory. Even sometimes new, I think I saw these kind of dented and stuff. So, but yeah, all in pretty good shape. And then here is the top. Alright, so I'm going to open this up. So the first set has 5 cases. So I'm going to put this down. Okay. Alright, so first up is Volume 1 of FMA, the original series. This, of course, played on Cartoon Network. And let's see if I get it to clear. Yeah, lighting's kind of going in and out. And here's the story details off to the right, and some screenshots. So yeah, this was on, here are the episodes right here, then the extras, get production art, Japanese commercials, textless songs, character profiles. You have the English dub and Japanese sub, English stereo and 5.1, surround sound, Japanese mono, subtitles are in English. And yes, this is in 4:3 with the black bars on the sides. And yeah, this was on, I want to say it was Toonami and then Adult Swim. I want to say it was before Adult Swim started, or it was around there. Yeah, and here are all the discs, or just one. Oh, turn that around. Some really cool design there. And yes, every single one of them came with their booklets, so that is cool. A little anime source magazine. You get like different volumes and stuff that come out. And each one of these does have a reversible cover. I'm just going to show the first one here, because there are a lot of volumes to get through for this first part. So, alright, get that back in there. Okay, so that's volume 1, and the booklet has some pretty cool artwork. It says text 1, Alchemy, and then here's the back, and ice cream truck outside, alright. And get pictures, and tells you about some of the characters and things like that. Figures. So yeah, pretty cool. Came with all of them. Alright. And we're just going to put that back in there. Okay. So yeah, I did mention I would show FMA because we do have all of it, including Brotherhood. Because unfortunately getting this series now, here is Volume 2. Could be kind of tough depending on where you look. I've actually found a lot of this show, the original, and a little bit of Brotherhood. Not so much all of it. Secondhand, quite a bit. Like I found a lot of these individual volumes, you know, just like this, whether they're new or used. So there's Volume 2. And next up is Volume 3. front. Here's the back. So yeah, in case anyone's wondering, this series is still available, brand new. The rights reverted back to, should be Aniplex. I know I've mentioned this a few times. So yes, you can get it. Oh, did I even open that up? I don't think I remember if I did. Just in case. So it is separated into two box sets. And yeah, I want to say it's the original, not Brotherhood. I might have that wrong. Because I looked at it the other day, just seeing, you know, if it was on sale or anything. And here's the case. Another anime source. Little pamphlet. These are pretty cool. They tell you about like newer releases, newer series. Pretty fun. Alright. And yeah, those sets, those two editions are quite high. So here's volume 5. There you see Scar. He was a cool character. Alright, and this is by Funimation, who had the rights to FMA at the time. Both the original and Brotherhood, all the films, and stuff like that. Alright, so that does it for the first 5 volumes. Alright, so let's go ahead and put these back in the tin. And they all just slide in there. And you just close it up. Alright, so next up is the next 4 volumes. In this, so the first one is a black tin. Here's the white one. And the last one is like a red color. So you do get a nice contrast with each of them. And there you see Edward and Alphonse. There's the Edward getting hit with a wrench. Yeah. And there's another picture. And the top. And the bottom. It shows like regular info. And then same thing, just opens up. Alright. So here is volume... Whoop, sorry about that, guys. Here's volume 6. So yeah, feel free, let me know what you guys, what did you guys think of FMA, the original series, and Brotherhood, you know, but mostly with this one, you know, the original. I thought overall it was pretty good. I remember this being, because I used to collect these magazines, and this was a big, it had a big article in there from when this series was coming out. And I just remember reading about it, like, wow, this looks pretty interesting. And yes, there is a manga series, which I believe Brotherhood is closer to that, because I think it was still going when the original series was airing. I want to say that's why it just kind of has like its own kind of ending. Yeah, this first run. But yeah, overall, I thought it was pretty good. Pretty decent. Action's great. Story's pretty good. You know, it does kind of change a bit. You definitely notice it. The music is really, really good. Let me know what your guys' favorite opening and ending theme is. Yeah, really like the music. The regular score, like the action soundtrack, action music and stuff like that, really sounded good. And that's volume 8. And here is volume 9. Alright. Okay. And then also, who's your favorite character in FMA? You know, whether it be the original or, you know, its later series, or anyone that appeared in any of the films and OVAs. Alright, so this will bring you up to volume 9. Yeah, so the last two sets only have 4 volumes. Just the first one has like 5. Alright, and last up is volume 3 of the 10 sets, which contains the last 4. Alright, so there's one side. Here's the back. It's a cool shot. Here's the other side. Okay. Here's the top. And the bottom, basic info. And yeah, each one of them has like a different color, different design. I thought that's pretty good. And just opens up. Okay, so total there are 13 volumes. And yeah, like I mentioned before, you might be able to find a lot of these, like if you go to secondhand places, you're probably going to find a lot of these volumes. And the 10 sets I actually got secondhand. All 3 of them were there together at a Half Price Books. And yeah, it was pretty good. You know, checked it out. They weren't like in a cage or anything. They were just there to look at. And they were all kind of, price-wise, they were actually pretty decent. I think it was the second or third volume that was a little bit higher than the others. Maybe sometimes maybe one might be rarer than the other. So that was 10. Here is 11. And open this up. And right here on the disc it has a little number in red. It looks nice. But yeah, pretty decent prices for these. These are long out of print, which is pretty much any Funimation release now is considered out of print. So since the rights reverted back to Aniplex. So yeah, if you can find any of these for a good deal. For the original series, there are many different versions. So you have the individual volumes. There are, I think it's a 2-part thin pack sets. I think there's part 1, part 2. There are these season 1 boxes where they're like in a, I think it's like a cardboard slipcase. I think it's like digipacks. I think there's, I want to say there's complete seasons, and then there's like a season 1, part 1, season 2, part 2, where it's like split up. So yeah, just to let you guys know. All right, and last up, it's volume 13, which is entitled, or which is titled Brotherhood. That's pretty interesting. Alright, so yeah, let me know what you guys thought of the ending to FMA, the original series that aired. And, you know, did you catch it on Cartoon Network when it aired? You know, if so, feel free to let me know what you guys think of the whole series in general, including the movies and OVAs and stuff. Alright. And this one, I'll go ahead and pull out the reversible cover, because this one looks really nice. There you see the 2 brothers, Edward and Alphonse, the Elric brothers. Awesome. And also voice acting, very, very good. They got a great cast for this show. I wanted to make sure I mentioned that. A lot of great actors and actresses just did an amazing job. You know, any emotional parts were pretty good. You know, when action starts, you know, they're out there doing their thing. And it just looked and sounded so good. But yeah, I thought everybody just did a great job. And the subtrack, of course, you know, sounds good. But yeah, I did see this originally with the dub, I think like a lot of people when it came out here. And yeah, it's the original FMA, I think is pretty good. Underrated, I would say. In its own way, you know, considering I want to say the manga was still going, because it just kind of stops. But yeah, yeah, so that does it for part 1 of our Fullmetal Alchemist anime collection. So let's go ahead and display all 3 tins. Let's see if I can get them to stand up. I'll probably change the picture around. Alright, and let's move these over a bit. Alright, there they are. Hope that's coming out pretty clearly for you guys. And yeah, it was on, yeah, there it is, Adult Swim. Yeah, I was trying to remember if it was on Toonami before Adult Swim started, but yeah. Feel free to let me know, what do you guys think of the original FMA? I thought it was awesome, really cool show. Voice acting, of course, is great. Action's good. Story's pretty decent. Characters are amazing. You get some really cool, different characters with different abilities. This, of course, you know, Edward and Elric, you know, dealing with alchemy. They were trying to bring back, you know, their mother, and there's a big consequence to that. You know, the things just go on from there. You know, they go and try and find their father as well. I mean, there's all sorts of different characters, villains, heroes alike. And I just thought it was a really cool show. And yeah, so feel free to let me know in the comment section below. And with that, I'll see you guys next time. And stay tuned for part 2, where we're probably going to look at the movies and then end with Brotherhood. See you next time, guys.